Well, welcome to the offseason.
What a segue.
This is the show where we're gonna cover all things, mostly right now for the NFL offseason. And I would do intros, but I feel like we can naturally just kind of introduce ourselves as we go. So I'm gonna jump right on into it. The Seattle Seahawks go on to win 20-13 against the New England Patriots in the Super Bowl 60. Sam Darnold, honestly, homeboy went 19-38, only had 202 yards, but it wasn't really about them. I kind of want to see what y'all's thoughts are on this game.
I mean, do we have to raise our hands to talk?
No, we're gonna make this formal classroom style.
I need you to put your
hand up. We in Discord
up.
right now. You know what I'm saying? We just having a conversation about football. It was a formal opening, so like people kind of know what we're talking about. But jump in.
I mean, for one, it wasn't the greatest game in the world. I think we can all, agree.
Okay, look at this.
Very, one-sided. But
I have a team that I think could have done better than that.
I'm not gonna, agree or disagree. But the Patriots sucked. I mean, that's keeping it real. That's what it was. Drake May looked like he actually looked like a former version of Sam Darnold that was seeing ghosts.
Drake May was trash. More specifically, last year.
Drake May was playing like Sam Darnold on the Jets.
Yeah, like for real. And he had like a pretty good season. I mean, second runner-up MVP. The numbers looked great, so it was just like, I don't know, it was kind of shocking, honestly. I didn't expect that from him, but I mean, we seen that Seattle defense, and
it's no joke.
It's no joke. It's no joke.
Mm-hmm. It's no joke. Hey, they don't call him Drake the Schedule May for a reason.
No, the schedule's crazy.
I mean, the other thing is you kind of have to consider the fact that Drake May is this young, getting to a Super Bowl that high of a spot. I mean, if like you've never made it that far, there's going to be so much pressure put on you that you might not even feel, but there's just so much pressure that like I think it makes total sense why Drake May did what he did, and unfortunately it wasn't the best, but that's just what the fear, and stress does to you.
I agree.
Let's talk about how little Brandon's team over there let DeMarcus Lawrence walk, and he was looking like a whole ass MVP that game.
And,
the whole line was getting pressure on him.
Yeah. He said it when he left. He was like, "Man, I love Dallas. It's a city that drafted me, but I wasn't gonna win a ring there." So it's cool. It's cool to see him. I'm a Seahawks fan because of him. I was a Seahawks fan before that, but it was a really one-sided game. It felt like a one-sided. Like the score doesn't like what did I say? It was 28-13. It doesn't even. It was not that close at all. A lot of those points came in garbage time.
12-0 to start the second half.
Yeah.
If you look at Drake May's box score, he only had 47 yards passing until the fourth quarter.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That defense was
the craziest stat pad of the century.
No, for real.
I'd say the tail of the tape comes from K9 though. I mean, what are y'all's thoughts on him becoming the Super Bowl MVP?
First Super Bowl MVP to do it since Terrell Davis of the Broncos in '98. So, and if you look back at Terrell Davis's numbers versus K9's numbers, the only thing that K9 was missing was a touchdown. So,
he didn't get in the end zone?
He did not get in the end zone.
He didn't.
Okay.
But what's crazy to that fact, y'all remember that play where like he broke like that long ass run at the end of the game and they threw a holding penalty and like called that shit back, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So like again, like that nigga went off,
he did,
but he didn't score a touchdown. So like Vegas still made money off that shit, bro. I've seen people online talking about they think that they threw that flag to call that touchdown back. And what's crazy is I was trying to do some research on that play to see like if he scored that touchdown, like what would his total yardage would have been or whatever. Because that was a long ass touchdown. I was like
It
a
was.
50. Yeah, that was like I
It
almost would have put him
was.
at 200 yards or something. He had 135. He probably would have had almost 200. Brothers, I couldn't find a video of it on YouTube or like on the internet in general. Like I
Of
googled,
course.
like Kenny Walker touchdown callback for holding. A bunch of other articles are coming up. Nothing about. There's like maybe one or two articles. Like one was talking about the holding and the gambling shit. Everything else was nothing about that. So
He had like
yeah, league already know what they doing, bro.
he had like
But we
100
watched
yards
the
in the
game.
first half.
So I just
That's what I'm
looked it
saying,
up. He had 27 rushing attempts,
for
135
137
yards,
or for 135.
5
Yeah.
yards per attempt, and then receptions. He had 2 receptions for 26 yards.
Yeah. I mean, he went off.
I thought the
He did.
kicker was about to get the MVP at him at one moment.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a point where I thought that.
If it wasn't
beginning.
K9, I would have gave it to the kicker, and if I wouldn't have gave it to Jason Myers, the Seahawks kicker, I would have gave it to Christian Gonzalez. Like Christian Gonzalez was,
Yeah, he went off.
he was
Yeah.
He was the
clamping
reason
up.
that they were
He was
still in the
clamping up.
game.
Yeah, like if he
Yeah.
didn't, like he had like one or two pass breakups for touchdowns, like easily.
Right.
If at least one of them scored, like the game would have been a lot different. So
That's the Heat pass breakup where he's just extended.
yeah,
I said, all right, maybe he might be better than PS2.
he nice.
That's when I
No,
was
like he's
oh.
nice, like he really nice, like. And again, like the
Yeah.
game was so low scoring and shit, like it was kind of hard to call an MVP until eventually, like I would say, Kenny Walker and then run again. They were just like controlling it eventually, towards the second half.
I think it was over from the first drive. The way he came out, honestly, they moved the ball with ease. I mean, they didn't get in the end zone, but they pushed him into field goal range from the jump.
Yeah.
And the Patriots didn't get no motion.
One of the best legs on that. One of the best legs that you could have ever taken for betting, if you were a sports bettor, is Drake made a fumble. He fumbled in every single playoff game this year.
I mean,
Wow.
that comes with, again, being young. Same point. I mean,
Does anyone
Yeah, and
know
that
the turnover
line was
differential?
leaky. You said what?
Does anyone know the turnover differential in the game?
let's see.
I don't know. Did the Seahawks
don't
even
either.
turn the ball over? Like, I don't even
That's what I'm trying
remember.
to say. I don't remember them fumbling.
I
He didn't throw any
see.
picks.
I see.
Yeah.
Drake may had 2 picks,
Yeah,
and
I know
he
that.
lost a fumble, so that's 3.
Three
Yeah.
It was
turnovers.
a +3 turnover ratio
Yeah.
for the Seahawks.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You can't win that way.
Nope, not at all.
Threw 2
Yeah.
interceptions.
Yeah, and they're all Drake May turnovers.
Yeah, like all of them. Like, that's crazy.
To your
And
point
one
earlier,
of them
though,
was like a straight arm punt. Like one of them, he threw the ball and dude was like caught it like a punt. Like the safety was like.
Well,
that
if
shit
you,
was
if
bad.
you see the mic'd up, if you saw the mic'd up video of like all of them at the Super Bowl, love the guy that got it. He said, "Bro, he's
Mhm.
not stepping into his throws and rotating his hips enough. He's like, it's just gonna be right there for us." And then he just
Yeah, he's the one
he
who
had
caught
no
like the
time to
punt.
step into his throws,
Yeah.
though, to be fair.
yeah.
Yeah.
The line wasn't helping him at
I was
all.
gonna say the O line would be the problem then there.
No,
Right.
Will Campbell.
Yeah.
Will Campbell couldn't fucking block a cold if he tried.
Yeah, no, the line was trash. Yeah, the line was trash. Yeah.
They
I
were
will say
That's
straight
why
up
I
bad.
can't really like get too mad at him.
Yeah, and I mean to Isabella's point, like this is year 2 for him, and he made it to the big game. I mean, like he didn't perform well, but like there's something has to be said for the fact that like there's a lot of quarterbacks in the league that go 10 years or their whole career without making it that far.
Yeah.
I mean, but see, that's the thing. Like,
It was a weak
Look at-
conference
look at it.
too.
no,
Look
it's
at what
like
it could've
it's
happened.
like they made it that far. You know what I'm saying? They made it that far. That's the thing with like, especially with
You're
like
right.
football in general, bro. Like
It's
there
a
is
team
certain.
sport.
Yeah, it's like, bro, like Drake, like how many quarterbacks do you think with that schedule and then like that team, that defense that they have, like could have game managed to the Super Bowl, bro? Like
Easily, yeah.
Yeah.
Bo Nix could have game managed to the Super Bowl. You know what
Bro,
I'm saying?
I've
I'm
been
not
trying
saying
to
they would have
tell niggas.
won, but like they would have. He could have. Like
You could have
they
done similar
played.
things.
Yeah, they played
Yeah.
the Chargers, Justin Herbert is trash in the playoffs. The Texans, C.J. Stroud is okay, and then who they play?
CJ Stroud threw the game away. He threw the playoffs away.
Yeah.
Nah, he
And then they
did.
played
If
the
he played,
Broncos, and they played a
Threw
backup
4
quarterback.
picks.
Like, come on
Right.
now. Like,
if we had Bo Nix, if we had Bo Nix, I'm saying that I'm giving a more competitive game than the Patriots ever did.
I
yeah,
think
that
the
was a
Broncos would
rough
have put up a more
watch.
competitive game overall.
Yeah, I do
Yeah, I
too.
agree. Because that Broncos defense is also like
That was the only
the
thing keeping them
defense
in the
was
game was the
crazy,
defense. The
bro.
Broncos have it, so
100%.
Yeah,
Defense
for
wins
sure.
championships.
and they'd have I'd probably say they had like better coaching than the Patriots too, at least offensively. Like Sean Payton would, I think they put up more than 13 points, bro. Even with Stidham. I'm sorry,
Drake
I
May's
think they
longer
still
than
do
I
it.
was
Like
16 yards.
You know what
Wow.
is a crazy thing to segue
16?
into quarterbacks like Justin Herbert, C.J. Stroud, and how poorly they played? If you think about it,
No, there's
there's
no way
only
because I
one.
see Matt Collins had a 35-yard reception.
There's only one person in this call right now who can say their quarterback won a
Which
Super
is
Bowl.
longer than Sam Darnold. You said what?
There's only one person in this chat
Mhm.
that can say that their quarterback has won a Super Bowl, and it's crazy coming from somebody who has Dak Prescott, Lamar Jackson, and Jared Goff. Jared Goff less than me. I have Bo Nix, so I understand
Oh
why
my
I'd get
god,
hated
bro.
on.
Jared Goff is
But
not
like,
bad, bro.
Jared Goff
but
isn't bad.
no. I'm just saying, like, out of Jared Goff, Lamar Jackson, Dak Prescott, my
Dak
quarterback's
and
the worst.
oh, then you got Jalen Hurts. Okay, we can't talk. We got to stay on schedule. We'll get into that when we. Yeah, I was gonna say we can't have this debate
We
about.
can't
No,
go
I'm just
too
saying.
off season.
No.
We gotta like
Yeah.
recent
No, I'm just
season.
saying. I'm just
I was about to
saying.
open up the floor for a whole other conversation.
You about to
No,
have me.
I was just
Yeah,
I was
you about to
just
have me
getting at
defending Jared
that Sam
Goff. Like,
Darnold. Who would have thought that Sam Darnold wins a Super Bowl before Jared Goff, Lamar, and Dak Prescott?
It's
Josh
That's
Allen
100%.
too.
crazy.
Josh
It's
Allen
back to
too.
what
yeah,
Q was
Josh
Don't
saying
forget
though.
him.
Allen too.
It's all about the environment. You're supporting cast.
Yep.
Yeah, and how things
Yeah,
line up
definitely.
too.
Quarterbacks
Yeah,
don't
how your
make
schedule
everything. That's for
goes, how
sure.
your team is around you.
Yeah.
I mean, you could be one of the greatest on and not get the shine because you don't got. We had the conversation the other day about Geno Smith being trash, but I don't personally think he's trash. Just look at the people around him.
It's also
He
the
had
way
a
things
great.
line
He had
up,
a
bro. Like,
great.
look at
He had a great
this
season.
year was trash, bro. There were no like really great teams. Like,
It was a really
okay,
weak
say
year.
say the Eagles of last year played the Seahawks of this year. Like the Eagles would slap the fuck out of the Seahawks, right? Or
Right.
like the Chiefs of a couple years ago, like they would probably slap the fuck out of the Seahawks, right? Like this year in general, there was so like the teams they were just so weak. I feel like, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
as opposed to years in the past where it's like okay,
we
there are a
just
couple years
had,
like the Ravens that were
dominant
hot. It's
teams.
like, bro, they were a hot team. Them niggas still lost because there were other good teams. You know what I'm saying? Because the Chiefs are still good, the Bills were still good. Like this year, it's like, bro, the teams that were like good, they not even that good, bro. Like they had fucking Sam Darnold as their quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Do you
like
That
they
kinda
guys
segues.
agree? Do you guys agree that whatever team came out of the NFC was winning it this year?
Yeah, I thought
I
the
thought
Rams
the
or the
AFC was a
Seahawks
weak
were winning.
conference.
Yeah, I thought the
Yeah.
Seahawks or Rams were winning it. Yeah.
I was really hoping the Rams won it because my buddy passed away, RIP. But like the Seahawks, my nephew's a Seahawks fan. Let me tell you, I didn't
I
want
think
to
the
hear
Rams
it
would have
from
been a
him.
better story.
Yeah, that's so true.
I
Yeah.
need
Sorry about
if
the
Matt
Seahawks.
Stafford wins that ring with the MVP, he's retiring.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
exactly. That would have made more sense for the league, honestly. But
Yeah.
Oh man.
and then it could be done with the Rams and segue to whoever they're gonna replace Stafford with.
True.
Speaking of segues, both the Patriots and the Seahawks had losing seasons last year. What do y'all think could be the turn of? I think the Patriots were like 4-13.
4-13.
Yeah, 4-13,
Like that.
and the Seahawks were not much better or worse than that. I'm sorry if I don't have the stats in front of me right now.
You're all good.
I think they did, like, the Seahawks weren't even that bad. I think it was just like it was just their
Patriots were
division.
14-13, and Seahawks were 14-13 or 14-3.
They went from having Geno Smith to having Sam Darnold. Was that the answer?
I mean,
that
lot of defensive changes
on
too.
paper does not sound like the correct answer whatsoever.
yeah,
Right.
it
No,
doesn't.
for
It
real.
doesn't.
They had a defensive overhaul though, for sure. I mean, like we said, DeMarcus Lawrence was one of them. Aiden Durden, who used to be the Cowboys defensive line coach, is now the DC, I believe. There's some continuity there. There's a lot of pieces on the defense that I don't know about, to be completely honest with you.
Hmm.
Sure. At least for the Patriots side, they not sure if you guys know, but they spent over 19 million on free agents just to rebuild their roster from going from 4-13 to oh my god, remind me of the record that just completely blanked my head.
14
But
Patriots
yeah.
for-
So they got rid of their coach. Obviously they got rid of what's it called? Mayo, you know, the nice condiment. And got and got Mikey Boy.
Isabella's
They
favorite condiment.
right? They
Did that brother
got-
dirty.
They got Morgan Moses, Garrett Bradbury, Stephon Diggs, obviously, Mac Hollins, Milton Williams, Carlton Davis the third, Robert Spillane. These guys were like just looking at their contracts alone and what they did during the
tech buys.
season was just a complete utter turnaround for them.
Mhm.
And just a note for the Super Bowl for like Stephon Diggs and Mac Hollins, with how we were talking about Drake May and how he performed. Stephon Diggs only had 3 catches for 37 yards.
He was shut out.
And Mac
Yeah.
Hollins had 4 catches, 78 yards, and 1 touchdown to his name.
I mean, when your baby mama breaks up with you during the halftime show, it's kind of I wouldn't perform that good either.
No, that nigga Drake May was having a terrible game, bro. If your quarterback having a terrible game, you gonna have a terrible
it
game.
all starts there. He touches the
Yeah.
ball every play, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still don't think it's Drake May's fault. You could do other. I think they could do other things and coaching wise to get around that, but no one made any adjustments. At least early.
I put it
enough
on
to
that
mean
line
anything.
more than Drake May. Like
But then that's
that
coaching, right?
line was.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
you get rid of the ball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man,
Yeah.
drop back, except 5-7 step drop backs. That's not gonna get you anywhere when you're getting pressured like that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
definitely.
I mean, also just looking at the top 5, just also free agency spenders in general, just for like not just the Patriots alone, but the Patriots were ranked number 1 in terms of contract spending, which was $364 million, by the way.
That's all
Which-
in.
Yeah,
How much?
exactly. 364 million or 0.37 mil, which the guarantee out of that was 192.9 mil, but like under that is almost by 100 million to the Vikings.
That's an underwhelming
Yeah.
team that happened this year.
I
They
mean,
spent all that money just to have JJ McCarthy come out and be not good.
exactly. You can't rely on it. Like quarterbacks don't make teams. Yes, they make plays, but they don't make the entire team. I mean, it's there's so many other roles, but like
There's
just in general,
21 other
top
people.
5. Yeah, top 5 is Patriots, Vikings, Giants, Seahawks, and Titans. I mean, in
22 other
comparison to
people.
contract, 364 mil to 205 mil for the Seahawks. I mean,
Which that's still a massive spending too.
right. Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong.
But
That's
100
still
and-
crazy.
Yeah, that's a huge difference actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's actually wild. That,
I mean, it's
I feel
almost
like
double.
Right. I feel like almost every year there's a team that has that all in perspective, and
that was
now, it doesn't always work. But
the
yeah, exactly. The Patriots, the Rams did it back when they got Jared Goff, and
Matthew
they got like Jalen Ramsey. You know, like they spent every coin that they had available,
Yeah.
every resource that they could actually use, and then it works out. A lot of teams like my
Yeah.
own.
Mm.
And trying to figure out how it can work 3 years from now, and it's like that doesn't matter. It doesn't mean
Right.
anything.
Yeah.
Figure out 3 years and 3 years from now.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
with what you said in terms of either going all in if it works or doesn't. Take the Giants and the Titans for example. Giants spent 215 mil, Titans 163 mil. Look where they are now.
and
Still
the
garbage.
Giants are a
Still
respectable
garbage,
team.
by the way.
Yeah,
But
the Giants. We can get in. I know you're gonna get into that later, Mike. about the Giants. I think the Giants are. Yeah, I think they're gonna be a great team.
The Giants are about
Yeah.
to be a crazy team.
Yeah, they're
honestly.
definitely gonna be a problem. I mean, honestly, that was a great we could segue
They
off of that
didn't
right
even
there
have.
if we wanted
They
to.
didn't even
Because
Yeah,
have a
like
that's
star
true.
receiver.
I've been wanting to talk about that. I mean, I feel like the Giants are gonna be like the best team in the NFC East next season.
Oh, that's crazy.
They could
Like,
be.
and that's coming from an Eagles fan, bro. Like, I see it, bro. But
Randall
like
Cunningham.
that offense was just so exciting last season, and like I love. I mean, me and Q were talking about it, and Brandon too. We're talking about Jackson Dart and how exciting he was last season,
That boy nice.
and Malik Neighbors, how talented he is, and I mean, CTE Cam coming through,
CTE, Scatterboo,
crashing through
third.
like I'm about to,
CTE
like you know what I mean.
I'm telling
But
you,
there was
man.
just so much
CTE's
action
afraid
from
of
that
him.
team, yo. There was so much action, and it was so exciting.
I'm afraid of him.
And I can't wait. I can't wait, honestly, to see what else they do. But like, just in general, just I can't wait to watch the team, like, see how they pan out next season for sure.
Yeah, let's run this because we only got one more topic outside of this. Let's go ahead and run down like this wasn't it's kind of off schedule. Like what are you're saying Giants is your sleeper team this coming year?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. What are y'all's sleeper teams for this year to be throughout the league?
Ooh,
Do I
Like a
want to
team
say
that
my
may not
own?
have done hot. You want to say okay? That's fair.
that's
I wanna
crazy.
do-
That's completely fair. Yeah.
That's
You got
crazy.
Detroit being a sleeper team?
I mean, I know we went what?
Yeah, I was gonna say how
15
y'all
and
sleeper
2.
team. Y'all niggas won like 9 games last year, bro, and then like
No, but-
15 the year before.
Look, I'll say this. I think that last year, the Patriots had an easy schedule to get to where they were. But I think the Lions arguably had something worse because we went 15 and 2 the year before that. I mean, of course they're gonna give us a harder schedule.
Yeah, but then
But I
y'all
think-
went 12 and 5 and then 9 and 8 the 2 years before that. Y'all not
Yeah,
doing
but
sleeping on y'all, bro.
they're progressively making it harder and harder on us, which I get 100%. But now the schedule that I don't have it up in front of me right now, but the schedule that we just got looks a little bit more doable. And the fact that like although there's a chance we lose David Montgomery, we lost Dan Skipper. I mean then again we sent him to our coach. We lost him to our coaching staff because he retired and now he's a part of the coaching staff. So great. So he's there, but he's not on the field. I mean, we still have like some good weapons, I'd say, but it's more so.
Yeah, definitely have
It's
weapons.
more so the coaching. It's more so the coaching for us that's been a huge problem. For example, I hate you, John Morton. Never come back to the Lions.
Damn.
But I think
Called him by the government.
Yeah,
No, that's crazy. Called a nigga out.
But I think that like our record's going down, but I think that we could still be something to worry about in the
This record, I mean, this schedule. There was no schedule, but the opponents are listed. They don't look too bad, honestly.
We don't look terrible, but I am still saying because we're Detroit. We're gonna suck, okay? And we are Detroit. We're gonna win games that we shouldn't, and we're gonna lose games that we should. So
Sounds like
anything
Dallas.
can happen, and that's exactly why I'm saying Detroit be a sleeper team because I don't even know what to expect from us because we just suck when we shouldn't, and we don't when we should. So I mean,
My don't sleep on
Who's a
team is
sleeper?
gonna be the Bears.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I seen some shit.
That's not even like a sleeper team.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
though.
I mean,
would
they
also
made
argue
the-
so
they
it's
made
a
the-
team.
Yeah, it is because they just made the playoffs with Caleb Williams, but before that they weren't good. Like they ain't been good in a minute. Like.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah,
That's true. They went 4-13 like 2 years ago, didn't they?
Yeah, like they're
Something.
trash, bro.
Yeah.
But
They
Nah,
just
yeah, I
switched the
know.
coaching staff,
that's
and-
why they got Caleb Williams because he was a number 1 overall pick. Like they've been a bad
Yeah,
team.
yeah.
So yeah, watch out for them Bears.
I'm gonna throw a curveball at y'all. I got the New Orleans Saints making a turnaround.
Okay.
With what players?
Tyler the
Hear me out.
Snake Stuck.
You said Tyler
I'm-
sucks?
Tyler
I'm not gonna
the
lie.
Snake
This is
Stuck.
all pre-draft.
Oh.
though. This is all
Yeah.
pre-draft and
This is
pre-free agency.
pre-draft.
Like things could
this is all-
change. So like,
this isn't actually
Yeah.
backed by anything. Yeah, this is kind of like where I'm going with this. So, but like they've got like on defense, especially they got some veterans there. They got some Tyler's not bad.
They definitely have veterans, bro. And Mario Davis is like 12 years in the league or some shit.
Chase Young, Cameron Jordan,
yeah, Cameron Jordan. I think is old.
Yeah, so they got Chris Olave. You know what I'm saying? They got a target now, but the X
Cameron Jordan is 36. You talking about they got veterans, nigga?
Yeah, let me finish what that. Yeah, I got you.
Demario Davis is 37.
No. These are just puzzle pieces to the man that I'm about to name. That is the reason why I chose New Orleans. Kellen Moore is their head coach. Now, it was ugly as hell. It's 6-11 in his first year. Give it some time. I got a lot of.
They played better than they should have. I mean,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Kellen, like
definitely played better.
I got them turning it around. It's not so much the players I know are led with that, but I really believe in their coaching philosophies.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. I got some notes on this.
Kellen Moore, you know what I mean? That's my guy right there. You know?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Same. He came from Dallas. He started as a player in Dallas. Became a QB coach, OC, got a Super Bowl with y'all, and now he's a freaking head coach.
Yeah, dude. I definitely do expect great things from him. I mean, he did wonderful things in Philly.
Not many coaches.
And that was honestly when I first kind of heard of him, if I'm keeping it real. But
right.
I mean, you know, we saw how that panned out. So
not many coaches come in. It's not unheard of, but not many of them come in and just have great seasons in their especially as a rookie head coach. So
yeah.
Give it some time. DJ, what's your sleeper?
All right. This is gonna come as a shock.
Okay.
Be careful. It's spicy.
All right. We here for it.
With the right changes and adds in the offseason in the draft, give me the Arizona Cardinals to shock everybody.
Yo, y'all niggas are pissing me off with you.
Give me the Arizona Cardinals. I'm not saying they're going to win.
With what coach and what quarterback? With Kyler Murray?
Kyler Murray's out of there.
Yeah, so what quarterback?
Hey.
Let's start.
Jacoby Brissett.
Just answer that. Yeah. No. Hold on. Just answer that for me real quick. Just give me an answer for that.
That's gonna be a free agency conversation.
Don't be surprised if they go get Fernando.
Fernando Mendoza, he's gonna definitely go to someone else.
He's going number one. He's going number
one.
Yeah,
he's gonna
go to the Raiders or something.
That'd be interesting.
How many times have we seen a number one overall pick get traded?
Yeah,
you think what did the Cardinals pick? Like fourth, I think.
Yeah,
Cardinals pick fourth.
They still have it high in the draft. Up. They still have good options compared to all the 32 other first rounders. Like for us, I think we're like the 16th.
Okay, if you think they're gonna trade, who are they gonna get? What are they gonna give up?
Yeah.
Explain that.
Okay, if they're gonna trade, they could if the Raiders do want Kyler or whatever or anything like that, or they go for somebody like Marvin Harrison Jr. that's still young, and they thug it out with Geno Smith for one more year, because I personally think that this quarterback rookie class
don't need a new quarterback.
Not that,
if you're asking me.
Exactly. Yeah, I think this year's quarterback class is not the greatest. And you know what? If you guys suck again and get the number one overall pick, guess what? You held out for Arch Manning or the guy out of Ohio State.
What's the difference between Drake May and Geno Smith?
I'm dead.
You know,
one of them is
question.
young and under pressure. The other one just sucks.
That's a great question. Yeah. Let's go with
that. You pretty much just wrapped it up perfectly. Yeah.
They're both under pressure all the time. They don't have anyone to throw it to necessarily. I mean, we're not gonna say Stephon Diggs is the number one receiver right now. So they're not giving much, and and you drop him in the right system. But okay, you got the Cardinals. Huh?
That's an interesting trade. I'm not gonna lie, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's a good take though.
Okay, this is gonna live in perpetuity, so it's gonna be fun to look back on. All these are gonna be fun to look back on. I got another segment for y'all to roll into. Did everyone hit their team? We did, right? They're okay.
The Broncos are going to the Super Bowl.
What was valid? Oh, the Giants.
The
Giants.
Yeah.
Giants. Did you write those down, moderator?
Did you, or do I need to write them down?
Q's just waiting
I
to
didn't vote it
fucking
down.
get
I
on
didn't write
my
it down.
dick the next year when
He
the
is
Cardinals
getting
aren't
that
in the
paper. He is. I see
Yeah.
the
when the
highlight, bro. I see
Cardinals
the
I'm
highlighter on the
I'm
when
holding
the when the
paper.
Cardinals
I'm holding shit to
I
niggas,
respect it. I
bro.
respect that.
bro, when the Cardinals go fucking 4-13, Q's gonna be on my head, bro.
Nah, bro.
You
You're
gonna
gonna be
come
like,
in?
what did I
You gonna
tell
start? You
you?
gonna start off the episode and be like,
We're gonna
It's so
if we
true
do one
though.
if we do one every week the Cardinals lose, he just comes in like,
he's coming in.
hey DJ,
He's
hey
got
what's
whatever hat on the
up?
team that
Look
beat them
at
every
him though.
year.
Look at how locked in. He's like, I'm ready to cook, DJ. I'm ready to
Nah,
cook.
nigga dating this shit and everything, man.
Nah, he's literally about to
Time
go buy an
stamp
NFL
it.
cap for every team
Time
that the Cardinals
stamp
play
it.
this year. Every
He's
time
like
he,
this. He's like, okay, so they play them. All
he comes
right.
in, he's like, all right,
Yeah.
Chargers hat on.
So what'd you think of
It's
this
crazy.
week? You think you're gonna take another L? I can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
So we gotta get into this halftime show, y'all, because there's so much behind this. Bad Bunny obviously performs at the halftime show with guest appearances from musicians like Cardi B, Karol G. You got young Miko, I don't know, Lady
Yo,
Gaga,
Miko. Yeah.
Ricky Martin, actors Jessica Alba, Pedro Pascal, like a couple of different people popped in there. I want to know y'all's thoughts on the Super Bowl performance, and then I also would like y'all to rank your top 5 from Bad Bunny in 2026, Kendrick Lamar in 2025, Usher, Rihanna, and then the LA show with Dre and Snoop, 50,
So we're
like the whole
ranking the
crew,
last
Anderson .Paak
top.
and all that.
We're ranking the last 5 in order.
And then your thoughts on like whatever your thoughts were on the show, if you
So
also if you watched it or not, that's also
yeah. So my views on the halftime show, and it's still the same to this day. I think it was. I get the point and the message that was going behind it. I understand that it's one of the first halftime shows performed in
He
Spanish,
about to say some racist shit.
but I thought it was very underwhelming with the fact that Bad Bunny has had so many more collaborative people that he could have brought out that Cardi B to sing the song. Yes, he was dancing, having fun, whatever, cool. Like Cardi B, The Weeknd, Travis Scott, he has so many features that could have made that so much better, at least to my eyes. But at the end of the day, I think that it was important for Latin culture to get that Spanish out there and like to show that effect of Puerto Rico, especially when they did the electrical cable lights. When Puerto Rico was without electricity, like that's like they're
and still
pointing
are.
out stuff. Yeah. So that's just my opinion on it.
So what's your top 5?
Oh yeah,
Oh, you want me to do my top 5?
yeah.
You guys are lucky the Weekend's not in there.
He probably would have been on my. He probably would have been top on my shit.
Yeah, me too. I love the Weekend.
So we got. I think I'd go number 1. I'd go number 1 the LA show.
Okay.
Number
The LA
2,
like
Kendrick.
Dre, all them.
Yeah, LA Dre and all them. I'd go like LA show, Kendrick.
Okay. Usher, Rihanna,
Usher, Bad Bunny, Rihanna.
Okay. You didn't really like a Rihanna show?
I liked Rihanna show,
Yeah, that's
but
crazy.
I feel like that Bad Bunny's had more meaning behind it, so that's what gives it that little.
I was more
kick
into
up
the Bad
to
Bunny
me.
one, but like this, I was just curious as to like if you just disliked Rihanna show.
I did not dislike Rihanna show. It's just that the top 3 put on such a performance that it's like, where do I put Bad Bunny and Rihanna now?
Right.
I thought Rihanna's was good. I like just every performance I did. I looked at these earlier, like a couple hours ago. Each one was like 15 minutes, so I was like, I'm not about to watch all of these. So I like watched probably like 3 to 4 minutes of each, and I thought Rihanna's was pretty solid. Like I liked her. I liked
announcing her
the
pregnancy.
visuals, like the I don't give a fuck about that shit. I ain't see that, bro. Like, I ain't see
Yeah,
that
she
shit. But
wasn't
like
moving much.
the like platforms and like the dance and like the choreography and stuff was pretty solid. I
She
thought.
was pregnant too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, you could tell.
yeah, as
Yeah.
hell.
Could definitely
So what were
tell.
your top 5 then, Q? And then your thoughts on the if you saw the Bad Bunny performance.
So my top 5 was I had Kendrick and SZA at 1. I know, like I didn't even see that joint when it happened last year. Like I saw about it on social media a lot, and again I didn't see, like watch the whole thing, but I thought it was pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
I'm a little biased because I like SZA a lot, so Kendrick's
Yeah.
alright. Rihanna, I had Rihanna too. Again, like I thought the platforms and the dancing was like really like hip hop incorporated type dancing shit. I don't know. Remind me of some shit like Desiree used to do or some shit low key, bro.
Right.
That shit was dope.
Yeah.
3, I had Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, that joint. I thought the stage setup was dope. Had like rooms set up and they're like performing in each room and shit. I thought it was dope.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah,
That
like the
was
stage
cool.
setup was solid. 4, I had Usher. I didn't even think that performance was bad. Like he can dance and shit. Like no crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga can dance. He was wearing some
Yeah.
like crazy shiny shit. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think it was bad, to be totally honest. But if I had to rank it, the other ones I have it 4, and then yeah, Bad Bunny 5. I didn't think it was bad, but like I don't know the visual. Like I like the visuals of like green, like the plants and all that shit that it had going on, but I didn't like the dancing and things like that as much as I liked the other ones and like the flashy. You know what I'm saying? Man.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Isabella.
I'm gonna be honest. So I kind of saw it, and like, to be real, I only have from Super Bowl 40 up. So for me to really choose,
You said from 40?
Yeah.
so I don't.
Hey, she's a baby. She's just a baby.
That's how long you been alive?
I was. So I was born on Super Bowl 40. So I have 41 and above to really choose, but
Damn.
I don't. So when
Super
it
Bowl
comes
40.
to,
Fuck is
I
that?
know
Super Bowl
that
40.
Yeah,
I
what
know.
is that?
So I will
the
say
Ravens?
that
Yo, that's the
I'm-
first Seahawks and Steelers. The nigga wasn't like that's one of the first Super Bowls I watched. Yo.
We were in middle school. I remember that actually.
I was in 5th grade. Nigga said we.
I was 7 years
Why
old.
you gotta call me out like that?
that was February 2006. Yeah, I was
Yep.
in 5th grade.
In 2006, I was 8 years old.
all right.
Dang, you like my
Anyway,
little cousin's age. Yo, that's crazy.
all right, bro. Anyway, so I'm gonna be honest. When it comes to watching like Super Bowls, I don't really watch a lot of the halftime show. And Bad Bunny was one I watched at like almost the entire thing. However, stupid college Wi-Fi gave me a pixelated halftime show, so I did see parts of like the people as a true story. I thought that was like the coolest thing. I thought that was like actually like really cool, like to get like, you like actually really immersed in the scenery and whatnot. I thought that was actually really cool. But I mean, like the like all the stuff that like oh my god, like DJ talked about, like that's crazy. That stuff that was cool. But because I don't have a top 5 to give you, I'm gonna be honest, I don't have a top 5.
Fine,
I
that's fair.
did look up and find the top 5 from the world, and funny enough, from 2023 to 2026, those are the top, like those are in the top 5 as 4 of them. The only one that's not was from 1993, which was Michael Jackson's one.
Oh yeah.
Of course,
And
I was
that-
looking at the
and that
list
was
and I
ranked
saw him
number
too.
Yeah, so
Yeah, of
Kendrick was
course.
ranked number 1, then with 133.5 mil. Michael Jackson is just under that with 133.4. So literally a 0.1 difference. And then
What are
Usher,
Bad
Bad
Bunny's
Bunny,
numbers?
and Rihanna. Usher was 129.3, Bad Bunny 128.2,
Okay.
Rihanna was 121.
Okay.
So if I had to give you my favorite,
Great stats.
low key, Lady Gaga. I gotta give it to her. the whole leap from the roof. I'm sorry, that was cool. I gotta say.
Right.
For comparison, like them like having Michael Jackson, which would be like what the biggest artist in the world perform. Like I'm trying to think of the equivalent to that. Like we already had The Weeknd. He'd be one of the biggest artists. We just had Bad Bunny. Like who else would like?
Where do you go from here?
We've had
Drake.
Kendrick twice,
You could
right?
throw Drake in there, but he just got shit on 2 years ago.
Hey,
Yeah.
Drake.
Yeah, Drake would like probably be the closest thing to like
Say Drake, yeah.
Hey, Drake.
Hey, Drake.
I hear
a
you
Drake
messing me
Super
up.
Bowl. I ain't gonna lie, that would like
That would be fire.
the world would like stop. I'm not saying like you
Yeah.
gotta
I
like
wanna see
fuck
the
with
clap
bro,
back.
but like that would be.
I want to see the clap
would-
back.
it would
from-
actually-
Yeah,
Can we have Drake come out for the first like 5
a
minutes?
Drake and like Lil Wayne Super Bowl. That would be crazy, bro.
and then Kendrick come
Oh
back for the
my.
last 10.
That'd be
They
cool.
just have like a rap battle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, for real.
Have them both to stand in it, like tell them both privately, hey, you're both performing.
Niggas show up, yeah. They both like
Say Drake.
come out of the little things that like they pop up out
Yeah,
of
at
the
the
ground.
same
bro. It's
time.
like,
They look over at each other.
Like-
the two platforms
Say Drake.
rise. They look
Yeah,
for
the
Hey,
like
you like them young?
No,
And they
what
both
about
get the
Kanye
mics
performing?
out,
They hand that nigga
ready to
Kanye
go.
Yeah.
Get a nigga Kanye and Mike in front
He's
of
Nah,
however
we
many
couldn't-
He's
fans.
too controversial though. They wouldn't do it.
That's what I'm
We
saying. He
couldn't
got
have
like
It's so
Kanye.
sad because he's so talented.
He
His
would-
he got like
discography
he would
is
60%
like
of the country watching
one of the
him, bro.
greatest
Like,
discographies ever. Like
I will
he
say I
has so
love
much good
Kanye would
music.
play H8. Kanye would play H8.
No,
if he
for real.
played at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
they be like, "Here's
Yeah, we
Kanye West with Stronger here." Nigga, how? They be like, "Yeah."
Yay, would be monitored. Like someone have to have their hand over his mic,
for
bro.
real.
Like ready
Yeah.
to
He'd have
it
the ankle monitor on, bro. He'd have the
That's what
ankle
I'm
monitor
saying,
on that
bro.
nigga, bro.
Y'all seen
With
the Suicide
with the
Squad?
zap jacket, like.
They put that thing in the back of his head. They said one fuck up.
One-
Yeah.
one that's, you dead.
In the skull here, in the
You
base of your
dead.
skull. All right, so Mike, let me get your top 5. And your
I
thoughts on the
mean-
Bad Bunny Super Bowl performance.
I'm biased because I'm Spanish. I'm Puerto Rican
You're
and
from Puerto- yeah.
Dominican. So like, I still actually don't have him at number 1, but I have him at 2. For me, number 1 was probably the Kendrick show. Like, just everything about that year. I mean, I loved that season because go Birds, dickhead.
Yeah,
But
man.
but like also I just love Kendrick anyway, and I love SZA, and I just love the whole performance. So that definitely was like my number 1. But like Bad Bunny was right there, like the meaning behind everything. And I mean, there was so much good like stuff of like only Puerto Ricans would know. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like if you were from Puerto Rico or if you've been there, like there's certain things that were there and like the scenery and stuff like that they purposely put in there, and only we got it. You know what I mean? Like other people probably wouldn't get it, but like
It was
just
for the
cool.
culture.
Yeah, it was so awesome. And then I probably would go Usher, LA Show, and then Rihanna. I love Rihanna.
You got Rihanna last.
I have Rihanna last because
Oh,
I feel
man.
like there was some of her songs that I like that they didn't play, and that kind of had me a little bit upset. I'm not gonna lie, but like
She also hasn't
she
dropped
did
in like
great.
10 years, so
yeah, exactly. So like you know what I
There's
mean.
that.
But like
That'd be the Bruno
it,
Mars.
it was still awesome. I loved every single show. I mean, I love music. So but yeah, that's like my top 2 were like my favorite, like by far. I just loved Bad Bunny and Kendrick show for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely would have to say. Yeah, I watched the halftime show twice actually. That's like live, and then like after the game, I went back and watched it again.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was just kind of like what you said, Mike, where there were a lot of like little tidbits in there that they dropped about the culture, about things happening in the world, about like
Yeah.
unity and things like that. Things that I think the world really needs to listen to.
Yeah.
And if you don't understand, we live in a world where we have translators readily available. But
Yeah.
that was just kind of my thoughts on it. It was very reminiscent of Kendrick's performance from a production standpoint, from the angles that they gave you, and like a little bit more like engaging feel to it. My top five would be. I've been battling with this one. I got Kendrick at number one.
Does everybody have Kendrick at one?
No, I had LA.
Has everybody gone yet?
Yeah, we all have. I'm going
I
last.
had LA. I had LA show at one.
Oh yeah, you did. What would you have?
I mean, I personally say Lady Gaga because I'm like, weird like that, But like again, I don't.
Because you ain't follow the rules. Nah, you talking about you? Like,
yeah, he didn't even follow the rules. He didn't follow the rules.
My bad, guys. Sorry.
Okay, but yeah, DJ didn't have Kendrick one. My bad, Brandon.
Right,
yeah, no, you good. Yeah, so Kendrick number one, just because that was the first year personally where I felt like the camera angles were like not just top down or like looking from like the broadcast booth. I felt like it was really engaging, and of course he had all the hype behind Drake and his beef. I'd say number two would have to be Bad Bunny's for me for all the symbolism. I'm a big fan, and yeah, I couldn't sit down. Like I was dancing throughout the halftime show. Now this is where it gets sticky. I would say Rihanna number three. For a couple reasons. I had some friends actually. I actually have a friend that performed at the Bad Bunny concert too. He was one of the trees, one of the bushes.
One of the Fortnite bushes.
Yeah, he was one of the Fortnite bushes. But I also had a friend that was in Rihanna's halftime show. She was up on one of the other platforms dancing. So
shit, that's dope.
Like there's like a connection there with that. I'd say number four would be Usher because he's a brilliant performer. I like his music. It's hard to really rate these because they're all respectable in their own way.
Yeah, I didn't think any of them were bad, honestly.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
And then I'd have to say Dre because like it was for all of the names that I see here, like you see Dre, Snoop, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, Kendrick, 50, Anderson .Paak. It was underwhelming to me. Like it was cool, but like it was cool to see 50 pop up. But like Homeboy was in a 8x8 cube and just two-stepping, bro. Like
right. Like, they weren't really performing. That was the thing. It's like I liked the stage setup more than I liked them.
It was
what they were doing. Like
yeah.
And the thing I did when I did these, I watched them all on mute, so I wasn't biased to like
what you were hearing,
the song. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm just seeing it like going off
production
of what I'm
value.
seeing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So that's why I was like, that's
genius. Actually.
How I graded my shit. Like.
Yeah, because it keeps you just locked in on the show as opposed to like.
That's how I be watching sports too, because you be yo ass see one thing, the announcer say another. You be like, oh. Nah, nigga, that's not what the fuck just happened, bro. Nah, nigga, like
you start hearing Joe Buck go, Eli Manning stays on his feet.
Oh, for real, and then they start making excuses, bro. You be like, nah, bro, that's not what just happened. Like,
man, that Eli Manning throw was very good, like very Mahomes. No,
yeah, that nigga be glazing, bro.
The kind of play you would see from Patrick Mahomes.
Now here's a show that sounds a little Mahomey.
This is a show that sounds a little Mahomey.
Chris Collingsworth, one of the greatest commentators of all time.
I don't know, Jim.
I don't know, Jim. I just got
Tony Romo is funny.
I don't know, Jim.
I don't know, Jim.
That nigga Tony
Romo. I don't know. Can we break off into something? I just got an alert.
Tony Romo got a script.
What happened?
Oh?
I got two alerts.
Are they football related?
So I got an alert from Kelsey that Tyreek Hill is an 89% chance favorite to go to the Denver Broncos in the offseason.
That's gonna segue right into what the heck we were gonna outro with. So that's perfect.
Yeah.
Niggas not going to the Broncos. Go ahead.
I don't think he's coming to the Broncos either. But I mean, it'd be nice to have another number one receiver than a bum ass nigga named Cortland Sutton. And if he does find this, just know, Cortland Sutton, I'm on your ass. If you ever find this video, I'm on your ass.
Shit, send him to the Ravens so do some shit.
You heard it
How you
here.
gonna let a punt returner outshine you when you're supposed to be the number one receiver?
Shots fired.
Shots
Pow,
fired.
pow, pow.
Nigga making
Cortland
threats on Discord.
Sutton's gonna message me and be like, "Hey, here's my address. You stay in Colorado. Like, let's go."
Well, free agency officially opens up on March 11th. I feel like in the coming weeks we'll be able to kind of break down some of our predictions. With that paired with the draft coming up, there's a lot of work we gotta do and talk about. Full transparency. Outside of the top 10 players, I'm lost.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
Top 10 players
gotta get in
for
the
free
lab.
agency.
I gotta lock in, bro.
I could do free agency right now. I'm talking about
for the draft.
Yeah, I'm talking about NCAA players.
Yep.
NCAA players.
Outside of the top 10,
hey,
I'm lost.
God damn.
Hey, whichever team gets Caleb Downs, safety from Ohio State, they're getting a gadget player right there.
Yeah, he's gonna be nice. Yeah,
we were talking about that earlier.
He's gonna be nice.
I think he's not going to make it out of the top 10.
Fernando Mendoza's just obviously he won the Heisman. He's going number 1, 2, 3.
He's going to Vegas.
No, he's going to the Cardinals. The Cardinals are going to trade Kyler Murray.
I low key like that fit more than Vegas. It's more interesting, but
could you imagine the Cardinals trade Kyler Murray in like a first round and 2/3 for their first? You know.
If I'm Vegas, I need more than that, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, at the same time, with that first, you're still picking fourth, so you can
I still need
pick
more.
up a lineman.
If I'm Vegas, I would need Kyler and at least 2 first, and I can't just swap first with you. I need
get rid of Geno Smith. I'm sorry.
She's always for getting rid of Geno. Okay.
No,
damn.
Just honestly, I mean, like, sure, he worked like a little bit for the Seahawks when he was with them for like the bit that he was, but like, I don't want to say it, but I think he's washed. I just think, just straight up.
That's fair.
I think that like. Don't get me wrong. I don't know how old he is off the top of my head right now, but like I think
that nigga been playing since I was in high school, yo. That nigga's old.
He's 35.
I think. I mean, there's only like
36,
there's only so much.
Pretty much at the start of the season.
There's only so much you like once you hit your peak and once you start falling off that. There's like your percentage of peaking just goes down. Right. I mean, obviously, as you get older, I mean, you're not going to be as good. Like hypothetically, all statistics wise, obviously.
Yeah, the quarterback is like one of the only positions I would argue that you can mature to be a better player in.
Yes, I agree with your point 100%. I think, however, for Geno Smith,
you make a great point. Now you make a great point.
Yeah.
Of course, just get him out. Geno Smith.
Get him out.
Take Fernando Mendoza. Build him up, give him the strength, like how the Bears have done with Caleb Williams. Build him around a better team. Make good off-season decisions with your team. Because to be honest, the Raiders, they don't have a terrible team. They honestly don't have a terrible team. I mean, they just picked up Ashton Genty.
The Raiders, I don't know, bro.
Well,
I don't know.
Let's see this.
No, and you know what? I will be the one to make the hot take then. I don't think that they have a terrible team. Although what Max Crosby wants out, okay, cool.
All right, Chad. All right, Chad. Hold up. All right, Chad.
All right, he's about to cook.
All right,
right
so
here.
this is crazy. We gotta call niggas out, bro. Let's read this offense. Let's read this starting. Can I read this offense real quick? Let's read this offense. We got Geno Smith, Ashton Genty. The 3 receivers are Trey Tucker, Jack Beck, and Dante Thornton Jr.
But here's...
Go ahead.
Who?
Go ahead.
No, but here's
Don't let me read these defensive backs.
No, but here's the thing. So if I had to tell you this season, obviously they were trash and like whatnot. I mean, obviously their record showed, but I'm saying behind the point of if they make good off-season moves, they could 100% be a lot better of a team with Fernando Mendoza. Just saying.
History tells me, like, I'm with you, and I'm actually with you on this. Like, when I was advocating for Geno Smith, I think I agree with you, but history tells me that the Raiders don't have the capability or like the mental capacity to make any like viable moves.
No,
like
no.
Who's their GM? Who's the who's the owner and who's the GM for the
who's
team?
Their coach?
That's a better question.
Who's their coach?
Bye, Pete Carroll. Get out of here.
I don't know who their coach is.
The owner is Mark Davis. Mark Davis, Tom Brady, and
Mark
somebody
Davis,
else.
Tom Brady,
Tom Brady. Nah.
I don't even surprises me. Like
Thomas Edward Brady, bro.
Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr.
Dude.
Did we just see that?
That's
they got Clint Kubiak.
Dale and him look the same.
That's crazy.
Like
Jared White.
That's crazy.
Is it because I'm white?
We're gonna have a lot of discussions open up into our next episode as we talk about free agency coming up in a few weeks. And maybe we'll start to break down a little bit of the draft and some of the things that we think. Maybe we'll have a draft board, a little draft board for y'all or something.
Yo, we can do a little draft board.
Yep.
I love draft boards. I love mock drafts.
I'm definitely down for that.
That would be cool.
I appreciate each and every one of y'all in here for tapping in for the first episode of the Offseason presented by Cardinal Studios. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. The bird, the big bird.
The bird.
Where's my bird?
I love every one of you guys.